Welcome back once again to the show that never ends. It could drive you around the bend. Well, might be. That depends. That's a terrible poem, but I do think up these rhymes every now and again. Just trying to plug in my headphones, and there. I'm sure that Apple have developed a technology that moves the the port up and down as you're trying to use it. Right, I've got pizza because I realised not long ago that I haven't eaten all day, which is usually not a good thing. So, yeah, I'm going to be nibbling on this while we go through. So, I don't know why I said through, like the through, or anything like that. But, these things are sent to try us, and then they find us going, bit weird. How are you all doing? I hope you're all having a good night. I certainly am. Now, you might notice from this that the Dalek has moved. The Dalek is now here. So that if Lottie decides to join us, she probably won't because, she's asleep. Then we've got some space. But it does mean that you've got a better chance of seeing her. So, I'm going to just say one thing. Alexa, studio lights on. There we go. So, we can start work now. Thank you. Right, we have in the chat Sir Patrick Furlong and Melly to the cat. Who has predictions? 939 billion, Immediately messed that up. You see, this is what happens when I haven't eaten. 939 billion, 395 million. No, 939 trillion, 395 billion, 882 million, 592,935 deaths. 982 trillion, 499 billion, 204 million, 999,441 cases of running around with suckles and a parsnip from a Spassky. You need another 24 hours rest, says Retro Rambles. No, it's fine. Dark Souls is here to stay. I'm going to have a bit of pizza. It's just basic deep pan cheese and tomato. It's nice, I like. And a lemon Coke Zero. Martin Vegas is here saying Dark Souls 2 time. Yes. And then after this, I get to finish rendering the video that I was supposed to do yesterday for Jen's for Friday, but I couldn't do it yesterday because I managed to really mess myself up walking 5.5 miles with a pint of blood down. Not my greatest of feats. So an early night and we got on. It was all right. Excuse me. So once I've done that, I'm going to watch a bit more of that Night Gallery because it was good. Double cheese for me, please, Grandma, says Patrick. Grandma approves of cheese. Right, is that everyone? No, Dave's here. Dave Holloway 87 saying, good evening, everyone. Hope all are well. Approve of pizza. So do I. Right, let's do this. We're going in. Dave Holloway's also said, I got in trouble with the other half for acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. In there, right at the start with the jokes. Oh dear. Right, let's do this. We've got Dark Souls 2. I don't know why I've gone for fake Scottish, because it's not like it's fake Scottish. It's more like fake Irish, and I can't do that. I can't even do my accent, never mind that. Right, let's do this. Did that sound just come out of the... Hang on. Okay. I'm adjusting and fiddling with things as I go. Advanced audio properties, monitor and output. Yes. Shouldn't it be coming out? It's not though, is it? Okay, I've got sound settings. What I'm trying to do is get my audio to come out. Monitoring device should be my headphones. It's in my headphones. Okay. There we go. Now I've got the monitoring set, so I can actually play the game and have the headphones on and not have to turn the monitor on, which means we don't have that issue that we've had before of everything fiddling around and causing problems. Starting off dying mode, let's do it. Right, you can see I've been playing a little bit in the second copy I've got. That's not the second copy, the second character I've got, just to get an idea of what's going on. Because I was planning to try and tonight kill the pursuer. Have I watched anything? Since we watched that cemetery episode, I haven't. It's been a busy week. But I'm hoping to for tonight, once work's done. Wow! I've screwed up massively there. Right. Okay. Wherever I left whatever souls I'd lost, they're gone now. So never mind. The pizza's really good. Apparently when you starve yourself, food's really nice. Right, let's do this. You've only watched the part, so have I. But I really want to see more. It was a really good show. And I have a feeling it might have, if it's not this, it'll be something similar. It might have an episode in it that I vaguely remember seeing as a short film or a TV show sometime in the 90s. Horror, late at night, BBC or Channel 4, can't remember which. I usually watched either BBC 2 or Channel 4 on a Friday and Saturday night. There was a horror about a girl that was shrunk massively by a wicked sister who didn't like her. And she might have been a wicked stepsister, that kind of show. And the cat killed her, thinking she was a cat toy. And then the mother comes in and says to the girl that shrank her, that, oh, you've spilled your paints, you should really be careful. I remember that vividly. I don't remember the show or the film that it's from. It might be one of those anthology films, it might not. But I remember it. And I'm thinking it might be part of this, or it might be something similar. One of those similar styles of horror anthology shows, you know? Most of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Some of you have just gone, hang on, I watched that too. And also have no clue what it was. But yeah, I'm hoping it's part of this, because I'd like to see it and find out what the hell it was. That'd be nice. Right, is that all of them? Yeah. Right, we've got a few souls. Right. So my plan here is to essentially level up a little bit so we can get a bit more strength and then go for the pursuer. Got those, and life gem, not bad. So, I hope you're all having a good night. Like I said earlier, sorry I couldn't be here last night. One of those things. Right. Oh, hang on. Speed up. There we go. Right, let's go and kill some douches. And try and get that extra shiny. Right. As I recall, in I think it's the Aeneid, the first Romans to arrive in Italy ate pizza. It's like, start as you mean to go on. They wasn't. Have you opened up all the areas to fight it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, I'll still be trying to be James Bond again on Tuesday. We are so close to being able to do that area. And I think the only reason we didn't get to do it last night, sorry, not last night, Tuesday. Like I say, I think the only reason we didn't get to do it all on Tuesday is because I made the mistake of going into that final section that we're in with low health. I should have made sure that we had health, even if it meant restarting and doing the entire opening area again. But then we'd have been fine, because I was getting through that without much of an issue for the majority, and then getting screwed near the end, which is not a good thing, you know. I go upwards to open it. I'll check. I didn't see a way to do that, but I'll check. I have to try and not get caught in one corner. I also found your recent version of Batman Adventure. Nice! Didn't you get told not to do that by Warner Bros? Right. I think it's in about 10 years' time, maybe 15, I can't remember which, that Batman and Superman become public domain. So that's quite interesting. Hi Retroholic, how you doing, man? Right, now that we've got through that bit, we should be able to open up that extra thing. My goodness, pizza is great. Right, we have to try and get that. I'm having a bit of trouble doing it, however, on the grounds that it is a tricky jump. Jump. I don't know where the "d" came in jump there. Let's do this. I want to see what the thing is. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's not something stupid like, oh, it's a bucket of farts or something like that. There! A torch and the soul of Nemesis. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, we can take that. They said that because they thought they were going to be selling it. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Right. Let's go and see about opening this up. Martin says go up and open the area. Not there. Good gosh, my goodness. What a bunch of assorted bum farts these people are. Look at this. It's a free project for a retro system. Also, I can change everything I've decided. Yeah, that's the thing. Cottage Industries and fan projects. You meant the other area, not this. Oh, okay. He's down. He's down as well. Oh, what's he got? What's he got? He's got a life gem for me. Nice. Noisy, noisy. So I'm not entirely sure how to proceed from here. I don't see a way to get any further in, aside from going through that. Hang on. That's not going to work, is it? Change it for Batman to Bad Man. It's just a bad man doing bad things. I'd love to be able to open that, because that feels to me like... Oh, it's not, it's over there. That's it, more ruins. Right. I don't know then. Well, we'll have to just do it as it is. So I'm going to go back and get a little bit more of the souls, and then try and upgrade health once, and then we're going in. I'm really upset that I missed that guy there. There we are. Got him that time. Said she was too hard. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I was very close when I was trying it out the other day. Felt like I was really close to it. BBC are considering using iPlayer account data to help track down people who don't pay the TV license fee. They can try. Come on, let's do this. Seriously though, people that are using BBC services but not paying for the license fee, go for it. BBC, go for it. The rules are there, and the rules are very clear. And I've made gravity not work in this particular area. That's amazing. My problem isn't with the BBC going after people who skimp out on the license fee. I have no problem with them making people pay their way. My problem is the idea that they might try and get into bed with YouTube and then say that anyone who's watching YouTube has to pay the fee because BBC content's on there. I don't like that idea. Yeah, VHS, DVD or Blu-ray, yeah. Oh my goodness, imagine trying to do that. Like, before you go in any further in this DVD, please type in your license number. Like, no, thank you. Oh, YouTube won't allow it. Not a chance. Yeah, Steam. I was reading and watching stuff about that, Patrick. It's even more hilarious than it sounds. So, for those of you who don't know, Steam are currently being sued, and part of the suing is about why they're always cheap. Why are all your games so cheap, Steam? So the entire lawsuit is going to turn into one giant advert for why Steam is good value for money for PC gamers. I'm not even joking. That's what's going to happen. Like, Steam, why are you so good value? do this. Around here. Get this guy. Hi, Crooked Vulture. How you doing, man? Do you need a license to breathe air? They can try. That, you know, that actually came up as an idea in a sci-fi novel I'm writing. Because, well, if you're on a space station, that air has to come from somewhere. Holy crap, that guy really came at me then. Bit of bad timing on my part. Whoa, whoa! Yep. They've removed iPlayer. Huh, interesting. Didn't realise it had gone that far yet. Right, here we go. Let's go and talk to Pursuer. I believe his name is James Pursuer of the Staffordshire Pursuers. You little shite hawker coming after your hawk and shites there. Oh, I couldn't get out the way. I couldn't get out the way. Oh, that's a shame. Well, is that our first death of the night? Oh my goodness. Can't be the first death, can it? Is it? No, we've had 2, so I should be going up to 108. Let's do this. Death! Right. Quickly sit at the bonfire. Because the bonfire replenishes the damage that's been given to your weapons and stuff, so they don't degrade as much. Slightly hidden. And they're not just transferring all their content to YouTube so they can charge you for a TV license to use YouTube. They can try, but the fact is that the law specifically applies to iPlayer. The legal loophole that they're trying to push won't work if that's what they're trying to do. Oh crap, man. I'm really not doing well here. So the you remember, the TV license only applies to live television. Not pre-recorded, live. They managed to get an addition to the license for iPlayer, but not any other form of streaming. They claim it's any other form of streaming, but it's iPlayer. So, all they got is the possibility that they'll argue, oh, it's a successor streaming system, so it is still technically covered. But I'm not sure they can make that actual argument in court. And I'm not alone in this. I saw the same argument on Black Belt Barrister earlier on today. So it's going to be very interesting times. Oh, good grief. Seriously, I was drinking... How long does it take to drink Estus in this game? In Dark Souls, would have gone glug, glug, glug. This feels mostly like a skill issue rather than a strength issue. We're doing damage. We're doing a reasonable amount of damage in terms of a boss fight. So, I think we can do this. Got rid of your TV license last year. I can't remember when I last had a TV license. I think it was before I moved into this house. I've been here a long time. Go, right. That's a bit better. Okay. Blood sugar's starting to come back up now, so I should be okay. Really annoyed if they force it on YouTube. Yeah, I think a lot of us will be. I'll tell you now, if they manage to get it for YouTube but not anywhere else, I'll move to somewhere else. Like seriously, I'll just go. You'll find me on like Twitch or Bumface or something like that. I'll start a new service for myself called Bumface, so you'll find me streaming on there. Yeah, they can try and stay in the game, but they can't do it by trying to piggyback on other people's success. That's my biggest issue. I have no problem with the BBC continuing. BBC is good, and it's a decent service. But they can't just say, right, you have to pay us to watch stuff you're already watching. That's just not right, man. Drink. Yeah. Go. Oh, God, I completely mistimed that. This is a bit iffy. Yeah, something like Twitch. Alternatively, I join with a load of other streamers and we make our own service. Nebula did it. Right. Right, I'm just gonna grab some extra souls so I can upgrade health. Right, let's do this. Oh, bloody hell! They give us a water meter notice now. To apparently there's a shortage of water in my area. I thought responding telling them to stop building up and inflated properties everywhere then. Yeah. We had a notice the other day saying, your bills would be cheaper with a water meter. No, they wouldn't. I had one in the previous house. My bill doubled. So, no, we're not having a meter. We're leaving it as it is. I'll pay the standard fee. Right. I'm just going to do a little bit of leveling up. And then we'll go back. Oh, there are people still here. I was going to go past them. Right, we're going to level up health. Let's go this way. Stop trying to beat the spot. I really think we can do it, man. I really think we can do it. That's why I'm doing this. I genuinely think I can do it. Hi, Adam. How you doing? Where did he come from? Came from a land down under. Right. When TV license was made, there's just BBC television. Yeah, and actually the TV license was an extension of the radio license. That's where it comes from, to run all the radio services. But now it's TV. And If it changes to streaming, then that's going to be a problem because we've had streaming for free for too long. It's going to cause an issue. And that's their issue. They waited too long. And now people are going to get really angry with them. It water meter forced on you, and then had a water leak, and they forced me to pay hundreds of pounds for the waste of water. I wouldn't have. We're all watching YouTube and BBC knows it. Yeah, well the BBC had better start competing then. I would personally be on the view that they should now be considering removing the license and going ad-based. Seriously, I would. Just ad-based, that's all you need. And then make it open to the world and all of that. And see how that goes. Seriously, imagine that. Adverts, but you broadcast in different areas of the globe. So let's say you've got BBC Strathclyde, and you've also got BBC Azerbaijan, and they're all competing for ads, but only in their respective areas. They could actually get a decent amount of income that way, but still just be doing the same programming. The BBC service worldwide properly, you know? They might actually make a go of it then. But I don't think it's going to happen. Crap. Well, we've lost all the souls I was trying to keep with the boss, so... Right, let's go and get the souls. And then we're going to get another chance at the thingy, at the boss. I really think we can do it. But I genuinely don't see the BBC lasting if it continues with this idea of the license fee. It's just not working. It's clearly not working for them. I've seen before they try to force license on individuals. Okay, prove I watched it. TV was on in my house. Prove I watched it. Seriously. Unless you've got a camera on me at all times, prove I'm watching television in my house. You want to go down that way? You want to go down that route? Fine. Prove it. They'll waste more money trying to prosecute individuals. I wasn't watching the TV. My gran was. I wasn't watching the TV. My dog was. I don't think the dog one will work, but I thought it was funny. If they force a license for YouTube, wouldn't they have to then enforce it worldwide, as YouTube, last I checked, was worldwide? Okay, here's the best part. If I have to have a license for YouTube in the UK, and I go to France and watch it there, do I get a rebate? Genuine question. How will they prosecute it in Ireland? I'm right in the border. If I pop down to Southern Ireland, do I get to watch YouTube for free? What if I put my phone in Southern Ireland, stand in Northern Ireland and watch it? Do I have to pay a license or not? I would literally go to court and ask these questions. I'm not joking. I want to see the answer. Actual border cases. By chance, on the CPC Wiki forum, I saw a post about someone making a CP version of a game, the words of which began with the letters M and K. Milton Keynes? Someone's making a game about Milton Keynes? What is it? Roundabout Simulator? Actually, Milton Keynes is not a bad place. Oh, Mortal Kombat! That'd be cool. I'd like to see a CPC version of Mortal Kombat. Hell, the Game Boy and Game Gear had versions, so the CPC should be able to do it. Especially if it's GX4000. Oh, some fighting game that never caught on. Fatality! It was nice of him to wait for me to get down here before he stabbed me. So let's pick up item. Throwing knife. Nice. Noisy, noisy. Right, let's go down here and then teleport back to Manchula and kick some butts. Item, we got nice. It is GX4000. Excellent! That's brilliant news. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we need, man. Exactly, lady. Exactly on the wall. Beep beep. Nice! There we go. Right, that should be enough for us to get some extra health. Where's the, there it is. I got turned around there, couldn't find the fireplace. I've just gone to the wrong... I've got the wrong bonfire. Here we go. Screen costs were good. Excellent. Tried to bought Dark Souls as you see. Oh my goodness, imagine the downgrade you could make of it. You could do it, but not in 3D. It would have to be a top-down thing. A bit like a... Bearer of the curse. Seek the a bit like a top-down Diablo. Gone the wrong place again. Right, let's do this. I'm going to try now. We've got a bit more health. We've got a bit more strength. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, go. Doing a demo of your Famous 5 adventure of the weekend. Cool. Yeah, we'll play it on Monday. There's no lick command. Doesn't the Famous 5 include a dog? There's got to be a lick command and a sniff command. Was it the Famous 5 that had the dog, or was it the Secret 7? No, it's the Famous 5 had the dog. God, God. Am I not far enough away from him? Right. Estes. Right, go. Yes. Right, come on. Oh! Yeah, and... Estes, yes. Right, there we are. And stab, yes. Okay, we're doing it now. We're doing it now. Hi, Krista. How are you doing? Come on. Estes. Okay, we're okay. Cursed? Gosh darn it all to heck. Oh, we were doing so well! We were doing so well. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling much better than I was the other day. I'll put my plate down there for a moment. Give myself a little bit more movement space. Oh my goodness. We were doing moderately there. That was going in a good direction. Martin's still over chewing on his desk, going, just leave him alone. But I'm getting there, I'm getting there. That's what this is all about. If first you don't succeed, die, die, die again. Right, where's the next douche? There he is. Go, it is time to stab this guy in the face. There we go. Here we come to ruin your day. Right, let's do this. Right. Where's my caviar? Oh, my souls are out there. Come on, douche-man. Douche-man. He's a man, but also a douche. Oh, carp. Holy mothballs of carp, Batman. Yeah, that did not work. I couldn't. When you're staggered, you don't get a good response. And staggering this game takes a lot longer than you'd expect. It's always that little bit longer. But we're so close to doing this. Secret 7 also had a dog. But the dog wasn't part of the 7 unless there was a case someone had to leave 7 with. Huh. And the dog got stolen in one. Oh my goodness, was that what the book was about? The Secret 7 go to find the dog snatchers. Jen, who's a massive Eden Light fan, is shouting, there was one, yes. Did they kick the teeth in of the dog snatchers? Well, they should have. Ah. Number 13, apparently. Jen is now giving me a rundown of it and saying that she remembers the number plate of the car. Jen is a big fan of the Secret 7 and Enid Blyton in general. pressed attack instead of roll. And again. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I genuinely thought I was safe to take an Estus there, due to the way that the guy was moving. I misread his movements. That's a bit unfortunate. The car was a black Bentley. You see, if this was the Sweeney, you'd know which one was the villain's car, because it would be the same Jaguar that they've been chasing the week before. They had one villain car, and it was that Jaguar. It was always the Jag. Let's go and get up here. Right. We've been doing this for so long that all the enemies on this route are gone. Which in some ways is good, but in other ways it's a bit tricky. Oh, for goodness sake. I mistimed that, didn't I? Stab. Oh, did not like me doing that. Right, quickly Estus. Yes. Okay, roll, and stab. Yes, in his arse. Right in his arse. Roll. Stab. Oh, shit. Oh, Jenny won't play it. I'll tell you right now, Patrick. Jen won't play it. She doesn't game. She makes a point of not gaming. Whenever I try to get her to get involved, she's not interested. It's not her thing, man. So, another for the death count. I really want to kill this guy tonight. I feel like I've got the level of health and the level of strength to do it. I just need to get better at his timings and learn his moves better, so I can work out what he's doing. I genuinely think that it'll work. Would she look at me trying it? No, she won't. Jen is just seriously just not interested. It's just one of those things. We're about to start a movie review channel with the two of us. We've got a channel for reviewing TV and film. It's the All Mouse Media channel. And where am I? Oh, there they are. Okay. Right, quickly get those. Oh, for God's sake! What the hell happened there? Right, let's do this. No, he's too far away. Got him? Yeah. Get him? Stay close, reasonably close. What? Was I down on health? Did I miss being down on health? Bloody hell, how did I do that? I was so concentrating on him I hadn't realised that I was down on health. Oh. It's not a bad fight, to be fair. It's a very constrained fight. It's a little bit like the Capra Demon in Dark Souls 1 in that term. There's a very limited movement area. But he's got limited moves. He is predictable. And I think it's entirely possible that we can kill this guy. With the resources we have, I think we can do it. But I've got to not focus so much on his health and killing him that I forget my own health. I think that was my downfall there. Let's get through this guy. Let's get through this guy. Right. Well, that didn't work. I don't see these things working. I genuinely don't see the catapults working for ballistas. No, they are catapults. Crossbows! That's what the bloody things are. They're ballistas. I don't see it working. I don't see fighting them with them working. Oh my goodness. I'm losing my words. Oof. It's tough. Come on, we can do this. So yeah, we have a review channel, All Mouse Media. I've been reviewing Star Trek on there, and then I had to stop in March last year. Well, actually, just before March, because my mother got very ill and then she passed away. And it kind of took my enthusiasm for it out. I almost didn't come back to streaming at all. But maybe it's time to bring it back. Buy an effigy to get to full health. Don't need to buy an effigy, I've got one. Hi Spectre, how you doing, man? Right, let's do this. I'm gonna use an effigy. Right. We're about to go in. We've got full health. Let's go! We don't have full health. Nearest, damn it. Yeah, okay. What the why am I attacking the wrong? What the hell is wrong with this bloody game? That is inexcusable. I'm sorry guys, that is just inexcusable. Fucking hell. And there we go. Inexcusable. Why? I had him targeted. Why was I attacking in the opposite direction? There is no excuse for that. I'm actually genuinely angry with that. Not with the boss. The boss is a fine fight. I'm having fun with the fight. I'm angry with the controls. That was atrocious. He gets hard the more you put his hand. Yeah, I kind of thought he was, to be honest with you. Alright. Let's do this. We've lost a bit of health, but not by much. That's the other part of this that I don't like. This feels more like Demon Souls than Dark Souls, in the way that the health works. Got him. Keep going. He's doing his big jump. Yeah, there we go. Halfway down. down. Oh, get off! Look at the state of this. Go, go, go. Keep going, keep going. Back, 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 back. Help. Oh, get off! I hate this. I actually hate that. Why? Right, come on. Got him. I was getting there. I was getting there. It feels like he's got a barge attack, like he can push me. I'm not sure if that's true, but it feels like he was pushing me a bit with those last couple of attacks and knocking me further toward the edge. I don't know if that's just my perception or whether he can actually do that. But I have looked this guy up online, and apparently he is, without any shadow of a doubt, widely regarded as the worst Dark Souls boss. So, at least I'm not alone in finding some of his attacks a bit shit. Right, let's keep going. He's hard. I don't think he's hard, I think he's just a cheaty shit boss, you know? I'm doing a fair amount of damage to him. He's just got moves that he shouldn't have. It really feels like if it was a role-playing game, he'd be the DM's pet. The one that's just so good because the DM likes him, that kind of thing, you know? Look, miss, look. Oh, God. Oh, get off! I hate bosses that can do that shit. Estes. And turn on a sixpence and pivot and immediately hit you with it. There's no excuse for that shit. Estes. It's the time that it takes for the Estes. That's what it is. If they'd left it at the same time as Dark Souls 1, I wouldn't be having this problem. But the prick in Dark Souls 2 is slow as hell. This person does not... This... hardly call them a person, really. This thing doesn't have the right to be the chosen cursed one. They're slow as ass on everything that keeps them alive. Your least favourite bosses are in Elden Ring, but I guess that's not specifically Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls-like, it's a bit like Demon Souls in that respect. But this is just... it's a bad design. Because he's got moves that shouldn't be there. Get it. See what I mean? I'm coming round on him, and he can immediately spin and knows where I am and hits me immediately. That is an inexcusable extra attack that he should not have. No boss should have that. No boss should have omnipotence and omniscience. You can have one or the other, otherwise it's unfair. And I don't care if the game's hard. I enjoy a challenge. I do care if something's unfair, and this feels unfair. If he knows exactly where I am, despite the fact that his helmet should destroy his peripheral vision, then I don't think this is fair. Right, I'm killing this guy tonight. I know it's not a great stream, but until he's gone, we can't progress. So, this guy dies tonight. I'm not powerful enough yet. Clearly I am. I'm killing him. I'm getting him down to 1/3 of health. Clearly I am hard enough. And if I'm not, where am I supposed to go? Because if I'm not ready for this guy, why is he here? I'm going the other way. Oh, I can go to the area with all the giant people that keep attacking me. Great. If that is the case, then the design of the entire game is wrong. And I seriously mean that. If I am expected to go, oh, this boss that is in the starting area is too hard for a starting character, then why is he here? And I'm not trying to start a fight with anyone, but that is a major fault in game design. If you put a boss in a starting zone, a starting character should be able to kill them. It's as simple as that. This is basic game design. He follows it, pursues it. I'm sure he does. But the other area has giant people that are difficult to fight, and for whom it's not entirely sure that I can get through them all. And then there's an area with 3 of them. Am I supposed to take that on instead of the boss in the starting zone? If that's true, there is no indication in the game that that is true. It's a FromSoft thing to put an early game difficulty spike. It might be, but it's a bad design is what I'm saying. A boss in a starting area should be defeatable by a starting character. This is game design 101. I am not kidding. If you break that design, you are a bad designer. It's as simple as that. And I don't think I'm wrong for saying this. Have a boss near the big guy? I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do have a boss near the big guys. I'm fighting this one because he's in the starting area. That is the point that I'm trying to make. If they have designed a game with a boss that is not fightable when you are at low skill levels and low equipment levels and all of that, then why is he here? And no one's got an answer for me for that. Why is he here? If that's the situation, why is he here? There was never a situation in Dark Souls 1 where we got to a boss that could not be taken down with the skills and levels we had at the point we fought them. But there is here, if you're saying that I shouldn't be fighting this guy. He pursues you. Well, he's not going to, because I looked that up as well. You can fight him on the top of the building, and if you do, he won't come back. You can fight him here, and if you do, he won't come back. That's his thing. If I don't have to fight him yet, then why is he in the way? I can't go round him, I can't go back, and I can't go forward. The area's blocked off. So, how do I go round him? Seriously, serious question. How do I go round him? He's here. In an area that I've never been to yet. I go the other. What other? I'm serious, man. What other way? I have not seen another way through this zone. I can go to another zone, but there isn't another way through this one that I can find. And I looked him up. Like I said, I looked him up to see what I was missing, and nothing told me where the other way around this guy is. I'm sorry if that sounds like I'm getting aggressive, but I looked him up and I can't find another way past him. Past the big guys. Fuck the big guys area. That's another zone. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about here. Hi Gurphy, how you doing? So here's the thing. If the only way to get past this guy is to leave this area, the introductory starting area, then he is in the wrong place. And that is just fundamentally broken game design. And you can fight me on this all night, because that is how it is. If the only way to finish the starting area is to not be in the starting area and then come back to it, then he should not be here. There is a way out behind that guy, and I will get to it. Because this is the starting area. This is what's pursued all the way. This is what we've been walking through. It is the obvious choice of where to go. So if this boss is here, he should be fightable and defeatable with the resources that I have gathered from this area. And if he's not, that is bad design. If you want to tell me it's just a badly designed game, I'll agree. But this is bad. We have now got the same amount of health that we started with before we took the effigy, by the way. The pursuer who follows you through the area. I don't care. I don't care. My point still stands. His name is irrelevant. My point is that he's here now. So, you're right earlier when you said this is doable. It's just a matter of watching his swings and timing the rolls. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is definitely fightable. We can do this. But his name is worthless to me. Seriously. And I mean that with all the disrespect to the creators as possible. Not disrespect to you, Martin. All disrespect to the creators. I don't give a shit what he's called. You can call him whatever you want. He is in front of me in the starting area. I should be able to kill him with starting skills. And if I can't, then they have fucked up. And that's just how it is. That's how I see it. And as a designer, I do not like this. I think this is one of the worst designs I have ever seen. To put a supposed to lose battle in your opening area is just fundamentally stupid. I mistimed that one with me, that was on me. Right, let's tease him to come this way, yeah. And he's gonna go for it, yeah. Oh, get off! Jesus Christ. From a pork pie, no one can resist a pork pie. Right, I'm gonna do it. Do a coffee and reset. Nope. We're going in. I am killing this guy tonight. He will not be pursuing me. I don't care. He's going down. Effigy. My problem with the effigies is, aren't they finite? I am concerned with the idea of using more effigies. Aren't there only so many of them? I'm almost certain there's only so many effigies around. And that is a worry. Jesus Christ. Go around, go and sit at the bonfire, heal up a bit. Hi Zantek, how you doing? I'm feeling better than I was. You think someone sells? I hope they do, because I've only got 11 left now. For the rest of the game at this rate. I'm doing better than I was because I had the rest. It's my own mistake. Walking for miles after losing a pint of blood for blood tests. A ridiculous amount of blood tests to try and find out what the hell's wrong. Yeah. Basically, I went to an appointment with a vampire rather than a doctor. It's kind of... decided that instead of moaning about Hornby and TT, you should actually investigate it further. So you've bought a set or two? Oh my goodness, Gurphy, my goodness, welcome to the dark side. I like TT. I sure you went to hospital or did you visit a vampire? I'm hoping it was a hospital. But they've got to take a huge amount of tests to try and work out what the hell is going on. Right, let's do this. Oh, missed that one. Can I not push him off there? I know he's flying, but can I push him off? That's the problem. Is he flying or is he floating, hovering a little bit? Oh, get off, you shitmonger. Come on. Yeah. That was bloody lucky. Bloody hell, man. Oh, get off. Get up. And again, why can I target him and then start attacking the wrong way? It doesn't make any sense. That feels like a... It feels like a broken mechanic. Get the fuck off me! And then it destroys my targeting. Wonderful. Thanks, game. Thanks for... That's a wonderful thing you've managed to fuck up there. Basic targeting. It's a combat game. How did they mess it up that bad? I'm serious. How? How do you do that? As a developer, how do you get that past basic playtesting on the first day? This is the sequel. That problem was in the original. Oh dear. But 2, maybe getting another tomorrow when I get... when the 2 I got arrive. Now I've checked that they're all intact. The A4 Easterner set. Yeah. The Easterner's a good set. I like the Easterner set. Jen and I have got one. I've also got a a Class 08 and a few extra bits, like some Pico wooden buildings and things like that, and I'm putting together a little diorama type build, a back and forward ingle nook, and it's nice. It's just nice. I like the size. I like the way it all merges together properly because the track looks right with the train on it and things like that. It's nice. I like it. I get why people were a little iffy about yet another scale coming into the UK, but I think it's a good decision. It's a nice scale. Come on. Right, let's not try and be smart or anything like that, just basic slides and tags. Yep, there we go, come on. We can do this. Keep calm. And let's start. Come on. There we go. And step. Nope. Get him. Yes. There. That was cheating. Look at that. He got 2 chances to target me there while he was attacking. That is inexcusable. It's like sometimes it just doesn't bother listening to what your commands are. I pressed for using the Estes and it didn't, and then whilst he was winding up his attack, then it did it. The game is broken. I had some issues with Dark Souls 1 with the targeting getting off and sometimes lagging on your inputs, but this feels like they've managed to make it worse. And I'm not sure how they've managed to do that, but I am angry because of the fundamental nature of it being a broken attack and a broken boss in a starting area. This feels wrong. It feels like they've completely missed the point of the game that they're all actually making, you know? Come on, we're doing this. There, I attacked, and it didn't attack until he was out of the way. That, to me, is cheating. Because you're giving him twice the chance. Come on. Nice. Oh, get all. Right. Come on. Stay behind him. Make him pay for it again. Come on. I was out of his range, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. I moved there. The game moved me within his range. The game is actively cheating. That is atrocious. The game actively cheats. Now I've seen that, I can't not see it. The game is cheating to make this boss harder. That is unfair on any person's radar. That is just wrong. Jesus Christ! We were so close. We were so close. Oh my goodness. I almost had him. I almost had him there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I mean. Definitely got it. Just being calm and trying nothing flashy is the way. Yeah. Actively cheating is worse than that. Yes. But we've demonstrated that the game actually is cheating. That's the point. Get in there. Oh, for goodness sake. Stuck on something. Dead. I knew that was coming when I mistimed when I pressed it, but there's nothing. Once you've pressed it, there's nothing you can do. You have to just go with it. Definitely got it. Just be calm, try nothing flashy. Yeah. A simple roll, hit, roll, hit. That's all we do. Come on, we can do this. Oh, excuse me. Ah, dear. I've got that age where if you cough or move, then what's it in your fart? It's a good thing this isn't smuggling. Fucking hell. Right. Before we go any further, I'm sick and tired of that. So, we're going to go and kill some fuckers. Let's do it. I'm sick of getting pelted by these things. So, they can't have that many left. Maybe 7 or 8 attacks. Deaths even before they stop spawning. So, let's do this. Let's just get rid of these guys. Right. Right. We're going to kill these guys and then we're going to fight the boss. I'm sick of them being there and having to roll past them to get anywhere and then explode them and losing some health before we even get to the boss. So we're going in. Let's do this. You think a 1 to 108 boat scale boat should be okay with 1 to 120 train? Yes. Yeah. It's a relatively large size difference compared to something like 1 to 72 to compared to 1 to 76 scale or something like that. But boats come in different sizes, so you could just say it's a smaller one. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with that kind of thing. Not much difference is there, and the boat would be in the foreground too. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be perfectly fine. If it's in foreground, it's just perspective then, isn't it? Yeah, the doors will be fine. What the? Just go in for an attack the second you turn around, you prick. Come on, douche face. That's his name. I wasn't insulting. His name is George Doucheface. I checked. I didn't. Right, let's do this. I think I made almost all the enemies extinct on most of the boss runs back in this game. Yeah, I think this is the only way to do it. Yeah, my lad will have a little fishy on a little dishy. I'll have a little fishy when the boat comes in. I know all the old northeastern songs, man. Getting a bit broad there, like. My granddad used to sing that song. I'll have a little fishy on a little dishy, have a little fishy when the boat comes in. I loved that show. She was odd for a 10-year-old. Go. They shouldn't have many left now. You looked Secret Army. I don't know that one. I'm thinking of Alfreda's in Pet again now. That opening episode where they're going across the border. Rule Britannia with marmalade and jam. 5 Chinese crackers up your arsehole. Bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah, Secret Army's the one that A Lower Law's based on? Is that right? Yeah. I haven't watched it. I know of it because of A Lower Low, but I've not watched it. This guy's basically my counter for whether those guys need fighting again. Oh. Yeah, all these things we're talking about from back when TV was still good. When people actually put some effort in, and it wasn't just, oh, let's have communist muck arseholes have a fight on telly for our entertainment. When television still had some idea of its own value, you know? Everything's too sanitized these days. For me, it's not quite that. My biggest problem with television these days is that it doesn't try. Reality television, Big Brother was the death knell of television. That first season, everyone watched it, and after that, everything's been trying to copy Big Brother with reality television. It's not reality, it's all bloody scripted. It's like, right, we're going to edit this so that this sounds like it happened at this point, and crap like that. Just to create something for people to vicariously get their kicks through watching other people suffer. I don't like it. I want some bloody effort. If you're going to make people sit and watch something, show me that you've put effort in. Show me that what you've done makes me feel like you value me as a viewer. That's all I want from TV. It doesn't have to be something that I particularly enjoy. I just want to know that you put some effort in. And they don't. I just got shield back. That's fantastic. I don't think I've seen that before. Excellent. And this is saying because nobody's allowed to have an opinion. I think that's wrong. I think people are allowed to have an opinion. It might not get on television if it's not the opinion of the people that are funding the television or in control of the television, but you're allowed to have an opinion. It might not be your opinion. Which is why I like YouTube. I have my opinions, you guys have yours. Hell, we've had an argument tonight on whether a boss should be in a certain location in a game. And we're all still friends. We have heated discussions at times. Because we're all adults and can actually accept that everyone has their own views. And it's fine to do that. It's fine to have your own views. They're still there. It's when one side tries to censor the others. That's what I don't like. And I see that a lot on television. You can have one view. You can display one view. Usually it's one that I don't agree with. Because it's usually some left-wing anti-Brexit thing. And I'm sorry guys, but Brexit was over 10 years ago. Why are you still bringing it up? But they do. I actually got quite annoyed with someone over that. They're doing more shield back. I got annoyed with someone. We'll get back to what you were saying in a minute. I got annoyed with someone about that the other day. Because they're still posting it on Reddit and stuff, because it farms karma, therefore they can go and post in other places after it. And I just asked them, why is your decade-old boogeyman responsible for the crap that you're seeing in shops now? Why are you getting angry with those who voted leave, when you should be getting angry with those who put prices up on stuff that they didn't need to? Which is what he was arguing about. Like, oh, Brexit caused all these prices to go. No, it didn't. Greed caused that. Get angry with the people who put the price up. Get angry with the greedy bastards. But it's the cool to attack boogeyman, so that's what gets on television, and that's what feeds the narrative on the internet. That's the view you're allowed to have. If you have another one, you might have to fight for that on TV. But if you have that view, you'll get on there with no problems. So, yes, I think you are allowed to have an opinion, but someone else will have vetted it beforehand. And I don't like that, but I do like YouTube for that, because everyone can have their view. Hell, if you disagree with anything I've said tonight, you're free, and I do mean free. I'm not going to say that you can't, and no one else will stop you from creating a show and saying that you think I'm wrong. Because that's what it's all about now. And I think TV is dying because of that. Because people have realised they don't want to be spoon-fed what to think, what to say, and what to act like. They want their own view. And they can have it. And no one's going to take that away from them without a fight. You get scared to voice an opinion most of the time. There are people who will attack you for opinions. That might help. If you've seen what's been going on in model railways, there are people that will attack you even if you haven't had an opinion. They just don't like you. Which is a big issue at the moment, but I'll leave that aside. Please deal with that. So, if you're scared of voicing an opinion because other people will go for you, please realise that that's what they want. That is absolutely what they want. They want you to be scared to go against them and what they want. Don't let them. Seriously, they can't stop you. All they can do is say nasty things, and then you just, if it goes over the line of criminality, you call the police and the police deal with it. Or at least they should. It might take some time, but they do. That's the point. And for anything that's just low level being a twat, block and move on. Captain Scott is now getting woke warnings over gun use, despite the fact that the firearms are just unrealistic plastic fakes. Remember in the 80s, where, well, the 50s, the 40s, the 60s, the 70s and the 80s, when mass-produced toys were widely available and we all played Cowboys and Indians, even if people say it's politically incorrect now, or Cops and Robbers, or whatever. And we were all shooting each other with fake guns, some of which fired pellets, some of which fired those explosive caps. And we all had a fun time, and then left. And went home and had our dinner. And nobody really got hurt by it, because that was the point, they were safe. What happened to that? What happened to let kids be kids and learn responsibility? I'm serious. What happened? Because you know what happens when you get kids that haven't learned how to deal with any problems or small conflicts or things that might be scary to them, and concepts that might be scary to them. You get adults that don't know how to handle those things, and that's a big problem. And that's the world we're in now, where, oh, we can't let little Timmy have access to this because it might offend. It won't offend little Timmy. Little Timmy wants a gun. Little Timmy wants to go out and wave a little plastic weapon around and shoot it at his friends and have his friends shoot at him and all of that. Little Timmy wants that. His parents are the ones that don't. His parents are the ones that have the problem. Why? The participation trophy argument. I've got a good response to the participation trophy argument. The kids never asked for them. The kids know the participation trophies are worthless. The adults asked for them so that they could feel better that little Timmy got something when he went to this event. The kids never wanted participation trophies. We shouldn't attack kids over those. We should attack the idiot adults that demanded that little Timmy come on with something to justify their taking time out to take him there. Right, I think we're starting to lose all these guys now. We'll be able to get through. It's the reason Hasbro had to turn Megatron into a tank for Generation 2. To be honest with you, Megatron should have always been a tank. I'm very much in favour of Megatron's design as a tank. Because even as a kid, I thought, how did he turn into a handgun? He's massive. And when you see it in the show, it just makes no bloody sense. He's the leader, but he has to get someone else to shoot his secondary mode? That's just ridiculous. So he always should have been a tank. I don't like the reason they changed it, but I do like the fact that he's a tank now. Because he looks badass as a tank. He's still in charge. He's large and in charge when he's a tank. Right, now it's safe. Let's go. Actually, hang on. We've got enough. Pretty much enough that we can go and level up. It does annoy me. It does annoy me. I have opinions, as you can tell. My son has Nerf guns. They hurt a bit when you hit, but they're not too bad. The kids love... Yeah, the kids love them. The kids love any kind of competition like that, where they're in charge. And they create the fun, they create the rules in their little group. They learn to socialise. There's nothing wrong with it. I used to go out and make all kinds of games with people around the place. Right, one more extra. Oh, we're 300 too low. Right, let's go and stab someone. You hate Transformers Generation 2, but will admit G2 Megatron's good. Yeah, Megatron works as a tank. He's got a good look and it works. Right, I'm going in here because I think there's enough to get us the quick extra bit of strength. Let's go. You love climbing trees, skateboarding, roller skating down long slopes. Yeah, we all had games to play and it was fun. And we socialised and we learned how the world worked by having to be out there and learn through doing. And a lot of that's gone. You see kids now. I don't want to say kids these days because that's not the kind of attitude I'm trying to put across. But you see kids now that are brought up by adults that never had that and don't know how to deal with things. So they want everything mollycoddled because they can't cope themselves. And it really does annoy me, as you can probably tell. Rope swings with a 30-foot drop. Yeah, and there was always some kid that was daring enough to go up, climb the tree, and tie the rope up there. Oh, we want to play swings, but John's not here, so we have to wait.
See that statue?
Yeah, we know about the statue. Kids play Fortnite. Yeah. As someone who grew up with a home computer, I have no problem with kids playing games. I do have a problem with kids only playing computer games. Because you don't learn a proper socialization with that. You don't. It's a virtual world. You had a rope swing that went over the electric subset. Hang on. Divine Blessing. Okay, nice. I don't know how we missed that. That is pretty cool, yeah. Try getting my account locked because I pointed out that it's a good way to deal with loss setback, or just generally being unfair. Oh, participation trophies because the other person didn't agree with competitive sports having winners and losers wasn't fair. They tried to get your account locked because you pointed out it's a good way to deal with loss, setbacks, and the world just generally being unfair. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. The thrill of the fight and the chance that you might not win. But when you do, the victory tastes even sweeter. That's the whole point. Yeah, Krista, you're bringing your kids up properly because they do go out and they do things. And when we've met them, they're sociable. They know how to speak to people. They interact with the world around them. You're doing everything right. My problem isn't with kids that play games. I play games. My problem's the one with parents that don't bring their kids up properly at all. They're basically dragged up and they learn to sit in the corner and be quiet while mummy and daddy watch television. Like, that's not a kid, that's abuse. And I see a lot of it. Son still has friends, they play Roblox and Minecraft, and when the weather's good, go... Oh, sorry, I'm reading the same thing again. Sorry. Right, that should be enough now, that should be enough. To be honest with you, Patrick, it's something that you shouldn't be focused on. And I think we've mentioned this before. Yeah, you made a mistake. You can go that way if you're on Petrifying at the moment. I can. I'm not on Petrifying at the moment because I want to use the souls to get a little bit more strength. But when we've finished, we will be on Petrifying and going that way because the forest through there is interesting. Here's the thing, Patrick. Yeah, you made a mistake.
Bearer of the curtains.
It happens in life, it happens. Don't make it the focus of your life. It's not worth it. It's really not. If people don't like you for it, that's their choice at this point. It's years ago. It's years ago. Which brings me back to another thing. And I think I've said this before. Ostracism for something that happened doesn't fit well with me. It doesn't sit well at all. Because what you're saying is that a person who's done wrong can never be redeemed. And I don't think that's right. In some marginal cases, sure. Like someone who's gone and killed a load of people and then killed a load of people another day as well probably can't be redeemed. That's a different matter. But your average person, people change, people grow, people learn. It's why I don't like all these people that will go and try and drag up dirt on someone because they've decided that person needs to be taken down a peg. Or someone who did something wrong once and then they bring it up for years afterward. Why? Are you saying that this person can never change? If so, why are you acting this way? Because your anger won't change them. You just, by your own actions, said they won't change. So what's the point? Oh, oh, I got caught in a stun lock. Only person to block me for nothing was a dude in the CPC community on Twitter, arguing over how many of a certain thing were made according to serial numbers. Good grief. Concentrate. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's concentrate. If someone is attacking, and this is the final thing I'll say, if someone's attacking you for stuff that happened many, many years ago, they're going to keep doing that because they're broken. That's just how it is. They're the broken one. You've moved on, you've changed, you've grown as a person, and they've been stuck in the past. I'm not saying that people have to forgive anyone, but what I am saying is that there is a time limit on this stuff. Right, let's move. Let's do this. Right. Grab the souls and target. Let's do it. going to charge. And Estes. Come on, and yeah. Estes. And yeah, there we are. Oh! Mistimed that, didn't I? Oh, I rolled! I pressed roll and it didn't bloody roll! Ah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's getting close. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on, we can do this. Getting there. I'm going to show this git what for. I like that we've now got no worry about those exploding. You want to participate in your art group properly again? Yeah, excellent. That's good news, man. Something to look forward to. I like that. Right, let's do this. Alexa, stop! Right. Oh, and grab. Where is he? Oh, good grief. Oh, right, there we are, target. Come on. Roll, and... Oh, frickin'! What was I caught on? I wouldn't roll at all there. I'm not saying that as a, this is bad, I'm saying that as a, what did I catch on? I don't want to do that again. Roll. Oh, that got me. Roll. Drag at the wrong point there. Right, drag at the wrong point there. Yeah, man. That was on me. That was on me. I drank at the wrong point. I should have rolled. We can do this though. I've shown that. I've got him down to like that much health. We can do this. We will get this guy tonight. Come on, we can do this. I can feel it. I can feel it in my butt. Come on. It's an arse feeling. We've got this. Back at the wrong point. I've had nights out like that before. Oh dear, so have I. I think we've all had nights out like that, and it's called our 20s. Yeah, so from my point of view, it's no wonder that my liver is made of wood. Oh dear. Right. That, yes. Come on, the douche commander is coming! Stab him in his arse! Douchey arse master. Oh crap, I found a thing. Oh, I got him anyway. Aha! Oh, stab! Yes. Come on. Oh! Roll too early! Roll too early. The liver is evil, it must be punished. Roll! Bloody hell, how am I still alive? Seriously, how am I still alive? That's ridiculous. Right, come on, douche master. Last of the douche! Go. And... Oh, and Estes. Keep going. stop. I did that wrong. Timed wrong. When you miss, you miss. That's it. That's how it is. Frick. Shit. Completely misread his move there. That's on me. That one is on me. Come on, we can do this. We're regularly getting him down to half. And a couple of times we've had him down into the lower half of his final thirds, like the final sixth. So this is coming, this is coming. We are getting this guy tonight, and then I'm going to celebrate by finishing Jen's video for tomorrow. Lottie has not graced us with her presence. She is currently hanging out with Jen. Excuse me? Oh my goodness. I apologise, that's not what I need to do. Don't look at chat. I thought for a second there you said, don't look at the cat. Where's the cat? Celebrate with 10 gallons of Diet Hokey Cokey. Well, that is what it's all about. Hey! Oh, Hokey Cokey Cokey! In, out, stab, stab, stab. Let's go. Let's fight the douche commander! Where's my... Oh, wait. The sword's right in the back of the arena. Holy shit, man. I completely messed up there. That did not work. This so Stuff the Academy really. I haven't watched any of Stuff the Academy. I think I'm 3 episodes into the last season of Strange New Worlds. That one where it's in the form of the guy making a documentary about Starfleet. Jen absolutely hated the style that it was going for and was complaining all through the first 10 minutes of it, so we stopped watching and I've not watched it since. So it's just been one of those times. Like, the problem I have with modern streaming is that you get really into a show and then that season ends, usually after only a handful of episodes. It's like, see you in 2 years. Nah, you won't see me in 2 years. If you're not back by next year, I've moved on. 2 years between the cliffhanger of Season 2 of Strange New Worlds and the start of Season 3 was enough for me to lose interest. And they've not got me back. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you want me to stay interested, then you better have a regular schedule. Same as any other show. And they didn't, and now I just don't care. The hit piece episode, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you because I didn't see the end of it. Jen hated the style, so we watched something else. And that was it. Lower Decks crossover episode was fun, yeah. Although I still say Tendi should have been in it. It really angered me that she's constantly talked about, but isn't there. Was the character not strong enough to stand up for herself? It feels bad that it's Boimler and Mariner essentially taken centre stage and taken over on someone else's story. That felt like a proper character piece for Tendi, and yet she's not there. Besides from that, it was a fun episode. I liked it as a celebration of Star Trek. Maybe it would work with only 1 or 2 characters. Yeah, I agree, it probably did only work with 1 or 2 characters. But why make it about Tendi's parents, not grandparents, grandparents? If she's not going to be in it, make it about them. Make it a character piece about the ones that are there. Nothing wrong with that. I would have watched that. Oh crap, I misread that, didn't I? Right, come on. There we go, right. Oh, missed hand. Can't have 2 bites of the cherry, so let's go. Come on. What the hell? Bloody hell. How did I survive that? Oh! That hurt. That hurt on a fundamental level. To have got that far and then mistimed it. Oh, that felt... Oh, that was on me though. Don't get greedy. 2 hits and out of dodge. Yes. Tendi, I think, would have fit with the Strange New Worlds characters because regardless of what's going on, she is inevitably, immeasurably happy. She just likes being there and would have fought tooth and nail for her friends if they'd been not there and things like that. So to make it all about her and then not have her on screen, all I was thinking for the entire thing is, why is Tendi not here? Season 3 was inconsistent. Series' high point is episode 9. Not as bad as Picard season 2. I liked Picard season 2. I thought season 2 had a fun idea to it. My biggest issue with season 1 was its weird inconsistencies and the fact that they didn't seem to know what to do with the character. But season 2 I thought got it right again. Season 3 was perfect. Season 3 was Next Generation, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. Shit. That was on me. Not seen any Star Trek since the second J.J. Abrams film. The third of the Abrams films feels like the only one that's actually Star Trek. It's the only one that's worth it. Star Trek Beyond, I think it is. Yeah, Beyond. That's the good one. The first 2 are atrocious. Especially the second one. Into Darkness is one of the worst experiences I've had in a cinema. It is that bad. Star Trek Beyond is quality. Yeah, it's brilliant. But holy shit. Into Darkness. What a misstep on every single step of that route. Wrong actor for the main villain. Wrong motivation for the villain. He's actually sympathetic, and the guys that are supposed to be good come out as bad because of it, by example. Complete mess. The secret ship that's in it is foreshadowed because the guy that's in charge of it has got a copy of it on his bloody desk in the middle of Starfleet. Why no one asked what it is, I don't know. None of it made sense. Admiral Roboco. Yeah, and when he gets the main bad guy's name wrong, they didn't do a retake. I get that films are shot within a certain time limit, but bloody hell, he's on a frickin' green screen. Just get him to do it again. It was ridiculous. There we go. I hated that film. I thought it was a complete missed opportunity. Okay, I've screwed that up. Let's go back and do that again. I'll need those Estases. I tried to roll instead of I had a drink. I have a feeling that we might be going a little bit long to try and get this guy. But it really feels like we are now at the point where I can do it. But you know the worst part about that film? Not liking it didn't stop me buying a copy. I've got it. And I watched it again. I'm my own worst enemy, aren't I? Actively funding things that I hate. Oh well. So at the moment, Jen and I are rewatching Star Trek Voyager. We've done a complete Next Generation watch through again. Like 14th or 15th time I've seen it. It's got to the point where some of the episodes I can act them. Now we're watching Voyager again, and I'll say it again. I said this on Question Track back in the day, and I'll say it again. Out of all of the modern, well, I suppose it's Legacy Trek now, but out of all of the Treks, Voyager has the strongest first season. Out the gate, it knows exactly what it's going to do, and it goes for it. That one, never mind. Right. Drink. Oh, get off! Oh, I hate it when they do that. You think you've got time to use Estus and no. Do I know the cheese kill for Pursuer? If I did, I'd have used it by now, Zombie. Welcome to the show. Oh, dear. Hey, Steph, you've been watching old 80s TV shows. Just finished Hardcastle and McCormick. Actually, really remembered why I liked it so much as a kid. That's cool. I'm glad you had a good time with it. It's not what I've watched, to be honest with you. Want to know? You can tell me. I don't know whether I'll use it or not. I have no problem with you telling me that. Watched all. Cool. Check the Night Stalkers. They're excellent. Oh, Kojak and Magnum. Oh man, I tried watching Magnum PI, but. The first season of Magnum is good. The second season really, really goes off boil. Or is it? No. Did I even get through the first season? The first few episodes are good, and then for some reason it all gets messed up as if the studio's fiddling with it, and it's suddenly not good anymore. The one that I'm thinking of when I said the second season goes off boil is Miami Vice. There's several episodes in the second season that are clearly there only to fill space. Oh, the blisters. Getting them in the right position to use them is a problem now. So, we're just doing it this way. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh, crap. Miami Vice goes real bad when Michael Mann left. The first season is peak television. And I actually didn't watch it for years, thinking that it was a joke, because it's always taken the piss out of. It's one of the most hard-hitting TV shows of the 80s, and I just didn't know. Is Point-and-Click Blade Runner on the playlist? It is. It's on Detective Wednesday's playlist, yes. Hi James, how you doing, man? What's going on? Functional Ballistas. I'm going to try... I used to enjoy watching Y50. I think that's the one that I mistook Miami Vice for, you know, back in the time. What's that you were talking about? I missed the show you said was hard-hitting. Miami Vice. Surprisingly hard-hitting. Right, let's keep going, right. Ah. Come on. In fact, Miami Vice, I would say, is so influential with the 80s that the second Timothy Dalton James Bond is Miami Vice. He even has the black sidekick. That is Miami Vice, the movie. Just with Bond instead of Tubbs. Not Tubbs, Crockett. Tubbs is the black guy. Ah. Some good Miami Vice episodes, really hard hitting, especially for a US show. One about the rebels in Nicaragua, etc. Yeah! There's some great episodes. It's really bloody good. I still love that one where they're setting up that shop. The second-hand goods shop to catch burglars. And they were wondering how they were going to make sure they got the faces on camera. So I said, well, why don't you just put a hole in a poster of a naked woman and put the poster over the camera? And it works, because every guy that came in looked at that poster. That was so good. Yeah, we've had a lot of deaths now. We're still trying to fight this boss. And I keep messing up. It's all about learning the timings. Brilliant. But the boss has some cheats. Absolute feckless cheating going on with some of the things he can do. Oh, good God. Keep going. Right, I'm going to stop looking at the chat and talking. I'm just going to go for this now. No! Oh, what did I get caught on? What did I get caught on? Oh. Oh, I was so close, guys. Right. That's the second time we've got him down to near death. I can do this. It's clear I can do this. Let's do this. Let's get him. Oh, caught in the rail, James. I actually think I got caught on the edge of his shield. I think that's a possibility. I think that's a possibility that I got caught on the edge of his shield. Which is upsetting, but what can you do? Get him, yes. I was so damn close, man. Yeah, let's do this. Never watched Miami Vice. The first set of episodes where they establish why Tubbs is there, and then they deal with the revenge arc, and that's all I'll say is peak crap. Oh crap! I've screwed up already. Right, let's see if I can recover. Nope. Right, we'll try that again. But yeah, I have to wait for a third hit and run out of stuff. Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, that first set where Tubbs arrives in the pilot, explains why he's there, then they do a few things and finally get to do the revenge arc. Oh my god, that could have been made into a film and it would have been perfect. It's a brilliant show. Goes off the boil in the start of season 2 though. There's one episode called, and I'll never forget this, The Dutch Oven. I kid you not. Now we all know that a Dutch oven is a kind of pressure cooker, but it's also in the UK a euphemism for farting in the bed, and then your partner lifts the covers and gets a face full of hot guff. And that's why I remember it. That episode you can skip. Absolutely nothing of value happens in the entire thing. Although Cleavon Derricks is in it, and he's a decent actor and a decent singer, but he's there to fill time with his songs. Oh, you little shit flying off the edge and not falling. That's not fair. I can't do that. Stuck and I rolled the wrong way. That was on me. I rolled backwards instead of that way. How Dutch people learn that association? That's what I want to know. Right. A Dutch oven is a ceramic pressure cooker. A little bit like a slow cooker. Jen, let me explain what I'm on about. And it's like a really big, thick casserole dish. The idea is that you have to lift the lid and then a big thing of steam and smells comes out of it. Like, that smells good, I'm cooking good stuff. What? Stop jumping in, Jen. Because of that, made from cast iron, not so, but it's, yes, cast iron, but a lot of the time, at least the outside has an enamel coating. So it looks ceramic. That's what I meant. Yeah, cast iron, and that's the kind of thing that it originates from. The idea of lifting the thing and the hot steam and the smell coming out. That's where the euphemism for having a fart under the covers, and then someone lifts it, and then you get the smell like ugh, instead of a good thing. That's where it comes from. That's why it's called a Dutch oven. It's not that the Dutch got that name. It's just that association. That's how it was. You can put it on embers. That's it. It's cast iron. So you can put it on embers. That's brilliant. Thank you, Gerfie. Thank you. No! You little shite. Okay. Can't say this channel isn't educational. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I wish I could have got through this, but it's now 1:15. We've got about 15 minutes left. If we don't get this guy before then we might have to come and try this again on Saturday. Actually, no, I can't because my dad's visiting. You have one as your part of your emergency bug out kit. Nice. I don't have one. I have some. Actually, no, that's not true. I do. I have a Dutch oven. It's in the cupboard. It's tiny, and it's there basically for single-person casseroles. But I do have one. Jen keeps nicking it to put spare ribs in and stuff like that. So yeah. But yes, you can't say this channel is not educational because we talk about all kinds on this channel. Let's get this guy. Right. Here comes the science part, concentrate. Oh, I didn't quite time that right, did I? And Estes, frickin' hell, that took a while. Yes. And that's just yes. No! What the hell? How? Oh! I don't get how he does it. I don't get how he can turn 180 degrees, immediately target me, and then kill me. Oh! Oh, for goodness sake. Yours has an attachment you can put charcoals under it and cook while you carry it. Holy crap, man. You have to be careful carrying it, but that's actually quite interesting. Cook your dinner while you walk. I like that idea. I actually do like that. Gives me the opposite of dopamine hit. I know it's making me want to chew off my own face. Fuck no. I couldn't turn around and target him. Mistimed that one, didn't I? And dead. Put it on a pole so it bounces away and stays level like a pendulum. Oh, that's... Ah, I like that. That's cool. That is a cool idea. Oh, I can imagine that would be brilliant. Big village pods carried between two people as they marched. That is... Oh. I actually... The ingenuity of something like that is incredible. I love it. I actually genuinely love it. That is cool. Right, let's go. the wrong way. And instead of rolling, I attacked. And again, I pressed the wrong button because I was thinking about the wrong thing. Right. I think we've got time for a couple more attempts. I'm going to get this guy. I can feel it. Oh. Vietnam's an amazing country to visit. I would have to be very careful going to Vietnam. I'm incredibly susceptible to both heat and sunlight due to one of my illnesses, the lupus. So I'd have to go like in the middle of autumn or in early spring, that kind of thing. So I'm not ruling it out, but it's like Italy, I'd have to go early, you know? When I went to Italy, it was the end of March, start of April. Most people there were looking at me like, why are you here? It's still cold. And I was thinking, nice temperature. If you ever could sort it, it's worth it. Right, I'll have a look and see what to do. Have it? Yeah. Right. Okay, let's do this. Ah! Misread him, yeah. Right. Estes? Yeah. I hate that. He can pivot and just attack. Yeah, I'm done for the night. I'm done for the night, guys. It's annoyed me now. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. We're so close, but after a certain amount of time, your reflexes start to tire and it's time to end. But one of those things. He's definitely killable. He's definitely killable. We can do this. We can kill him. It's just going to take a bit of time. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow night for live game coding. We're close to butt. Everyone's always close to butt. We'll get him next time, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll leave you with the outro, which says thank you to our Patreon peeps. I'll get him first try next time. Probably, yeah. It'll be like that. It'll be like Spider Frenos from the first one. Where it was annoying, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, there we go. I'll say thank you to our Patreon peeps in the outro. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care, and bye for now. Bye! I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Without you guys, I really couldn't continue making all of these shows. And if you'd like to join our fantastic Patreon heroes here, go over to patreon.com/Zoe Kirk Robinson. It really does help us out. Thank you so much, guys.